Hello guys and welcome back to my Fate Grand Order Mystic Eye Symphony gameplay. Alright, let's continue the story. We are here in Stratum 25 and then we'll do 30 and I think like this section will come to an end and another section will start just like how it did before. So let's see. Meanwhile, oh gee, I couldn't really tell from the outside, but now that I'm actually up here, I can see there's something kind of exciting about these tree houses. I know they're just small structures built on treetops, but they still feel special, somehow. Right? That right there is the spirit of adventure. I'm glad you get it, Sheik. I'm the captain of the best, most famous ship of all time, so I wouldn't say I'm exactly impressed. But I'll admit, the way you can customize this place how you like, just like a ship, is pretty great. Wow. Goodness, this house is something like out of a fairy tale. Squirrels are skittering, birds are chirping, bugs are buzzing. It's wonderful. Why don't we all live up here together? It would be so much fun. I've thought a lot about what Santa Claus's house must be like. And I think something with so much originality would be right at home. No pun intended. The only thing missing is Christmassy color scheme. Oh, and a chimney pot. And a chimney to practice on. Oh, that's cute. Look how much fun they're having. Trees aren't usually all that interesting, but this one being so big really makes a world of difference. Robin Hood is, always on trees. I've seen him, even in I think what was it? Oh, it was Extra Encore, I think. Because I haven't played Extra, I cannot say much about Extra. But in Extra Encore, I think, the anime, I remember he was hidden in the trees and was shooting or something. Something like that he was doing. I do remember. It's been a while I've watched that. I've forgotten everything about it though. Also, I'm waiting for Extra Record. When the hell is it going to come? I thought, as far as I knew, it was going to come at the beginning of 2025, right? It's almost the middle of 2025 now. What's going on? There's no announcement of Strange Fake. Extra Record got, I don't know where the hell it got forgotten. Freaking Mahoyo movie got announced 2 or 3 years ago, and there's no. What is happening? I genuinely don't understand what is wrong with Fate adaptations. They're never on time, and it's just always dilly-dallying. Where the hell is my Mahoyo adaptation? Good God! I just suddenly remembered that, and I suddenly got pissed off. It's a complete tangent, but I'm so pissed off. There's nothing. Strange Fake has been teasing us for a year, giving one episode every 3 months or something, and Extra Record, I don't know when it's going to come. No Mahoyo announcement. What is going on? Is this a joke? Good God. Ugh. Anyways, there's just something about a giant tree that appeals to kids. No, to anyone who's still young at heart. Well, what does that say about us then? We all showed up here at the same time even. Yeah, I'm just here because my job did a number on me. Archers like me can't really relax unless they've got an elevated position, right? Being able to see further in all directions, having a clear path for your arrows, and being on higher ground than your enemy are all just obviously better. Yeah, but you're talking about archers who use bows and arrows. What about archers who whack the enemies with their bows? I don't think they need an elevated platform. That may be true. But are you sure you're not just making excuses to conceal that you feel exactly the way they do? I know, there's a part of me that always wanted to climb this tree because it seemed like fun. Now that's being young at heart. Man, that's just like you, Tell. Not only do you always do the right thing, no matter how hard it is, you're one hell of an archer too. But when you put it that way, It makes me feel like I should be a little more honest with myself. I love it. I'm going to make this tree base a home base for the next Mount Liang. It may be a little cramped now, but we can always expand it once we get more people. That's a wonderful idea, Ellie. If I help and it goes well, will you please praise me and pat me on my head? Please? Sure, but the problem is the house across from us. I sense something ominous there. Something evil. What is it? Hey yo! This may be a commoner's hovel compared to my golden city. But the view is good enough that I suppose we can just say it's a villa, and that should be fine. Right, my little brothers? Oh, wait. What? What? When did they become your little brother? For a moment, I was like, wait, what? I don't think there's any Kaurava in FGO. And then I was like, maybe he's talking about Ashwathama and Karna? But no, okay. I'm a little brother, but I'm not your little brother. You drag us out here in the middle of nowhere, and that's what you have to say? The only one who gets to call me her brother is sister. It may feel good to look down on your nose and laugh hotly from a high perch. But it's just not the same without some adoring little brothers gazing up at me. Now go on, let me hear your cheers and applause. Yay? Come on, don't listen to him. You don't actually want him treating you like you're his real brother, right? I get the sense he's just dumb and willful enough to try. I couldn't help it. He's so unlike Hector that I went along with it for the sheer novelty. I thought it'd be nice having a gregarious older brother type around for a change. By the way, Nobukatsu, what's with your outfit? Don't ask me. I was wearing this when I woke up. I could have died happy if it had been sister playing a prank on me. But it doesn't look like that's the case. That said, you're looking pretty different yourself. Oh yeah. Yeah, same deal here. I wonder how we ended up like this. Oh well, at least it's a nice change of pace. Still, I do have one concern about this villa. That is, I don't care about nasty looks from that munchkin across the branch. Oh no. Hey you! Just so you know, I'm turning this place into the next Mount Liang. You can stay there if you want to join my Liang gang, but if you don't, you're gonna have to leave that house. Mount Liang? I think it's a group of 108 outlaws. The Dragon Girl there's got some kind of power to bring them all together. Except, I think she needs something on the order of a Holy Grail to get it done. So I don't know if she can manage it now. 108 outlaws. Oh no, he's gonna compare it with... Wait, I know who that is. He's an Indian prince with a big family. I think he has over 100 siblings, yeah? 100 siblings? So, you're about to assemble 108 outlaws now, huh? Are you? Too little too late. I have 99 little brothers within me, standing by and just waiting for my command. One word from me, and they'll start fighting, eating, and gambling so much they'll turn the whole place into rubble. If that scares you, then get out of my future second villa before I call on them, Munchkin. Well, I've got 108 outlaws. That's 8 more people than you've got. With 8 more people, we can make a whole baseball team. Ellie, baseball teams have 9 people. Oh no. Really? Well, that's okay. We have enough spirit to make up for the last player. No, you can't. Are you sure you can gather 108 warriors? I seriously doubt it. If you're that fast and loose with numbers. Hell, I bet you can't even get 100. Sucks to be you. Wow, Duryodhana, you're literally arguing with a kid. Fantastic. You smug jerk. Alright, you leave me no choice. This means war. I'm gonna kill you myself. Learn your place, child. I'll grant that you've got guts, trying to steal what's mine. Very well then, if it's death you want, then death you shall have. Hey, Paris, is he? Yes, he's not just humoring her but agreeing to play fight. He's serious about going to war. He's even more of a child than she is. Right. Oh my, what the hell? Alright, my brothers, it's time to make the first move. You can have the honor of leading the charge as long as you... What are these Nobus doing here? And Apollo? Huh? What's this pressure on my back? Suddenly it feels like there's a whole mess of sheep and other weird creatures behind me. Wait, stop. You'll bring the whole house crashing. Is this a revolt? I've never experienced one before. How did this happen? My relationship with my brothers was the one good thing I had going for me. We're not your brothers. Oh god. Oh, he's out. The enemy general has fallen, literally. Is he dead? No, he didn't fall all the way to the bottom. Oh god. Of the tree. He's just buried in the mountain of sheep that seems to have spawned beneath the house. It doesn't look like he'll be able to move for a while. Well, I guess that just means the bad guy's army crumbled from the inside out. Victory! Victory? I know I didn't do anything, but please praise me anyway. Right, well that was something. Okay, time to do the stages again, and then I'll be back. Just a minute. Okay, let's see. Yep, I'm gonna do these, and then I'm gonna come back. Alright, I'm back. So, let us continue. Stratum 30, top of the giant tree. Alright, let's go. Top of the giant tree, the mastermind's waiting area. Alright, let's see. Oh, Bawanshi. This is pissing me off. Why? Why isn't it working the way I want it to? I put in so much effort. It's supposed to work, damn it. What is she trying to do? They're gonna be here any moment now. I swear, why does time always fly by when you need it to slow down? At times like this. Yeah, that's right. I need to stay calm. Like mother. Just calm down, Bawanshi. Take it easy. The logic checks out. You're almost there. You just need to be careful and keep going. Let's try adjusting this. Damn it, it overflowed. Why? Why wouldn't you work, you piece of crap? What? Okay, what is she doing? I'm pathetic. My hands are shaking. I can't concentrate. I'm getting too worked up trying to take advantage of this opportunity. Man, I hate delicate operations like this. Reminds me of her and a stupid, smart face. Ooh, Melusine? Wait, that backwater sphere has got nothing to do with this. Snap out of this, Bawanshi. Remember how easily you picked up the fundamentals of magecraft? You're the queen's daughter. You never lose to the likes of her. Okay, let's take a step back. You're probably just tired. Yeah, that's it. I think now's a good time to have one of those puddings I put in the fridge. I'll say this for proper human history. They make really good sweets. Fridge in the top of a tree? Whoa. She's also here. Okay, and back. Wait, what did Morgan do? Back to work. Why do I even do though? I've tried everything I can think of. Was the data always arranged like? Oh, she helped her out. Wait a sec. Is it done? Perfect, even. So, was I just already done back when I was having my fit? Has to be, right? There's no one else here who could have done it. For that matter. So that's what I have to do. It's because this and this are connected. So then all I have to do now is adjust this and it'll work fine. This is awesome. I'm a genius. Stupid. Do you really think that my own creation could turn against me? Alright, that just leaves the finishing touches. Man, I guess pudding is brain food. You know, I think I'll have another pudding to reward myself. Hell, if eating one made this much of a big difference, having 2 or 3 ought to make the rest go buttery smooth. Okay. Yay, I did it. Now, I just have to wait for it to finish cooking, so to speak. Man, I'm the best. And so is the pudding. I'm sorry to interrupt, but are you the mastermind? Jeez, don't scare me like that. I didn't know you were here already. And you are? Bawanshi. Okay, can we know what she's doing? It feels like there's something special about this place. I don't see any path to go further up. And then there's a suspiciously glowing object over there. Yeah, inside the tree. I think it's safe to say that this is the heart of the tree and by extension the whole forest. And that must mean... What? Do I have to spell it out for you? You're not that senile, are you? Fine, since my mind's sharper than ever now, I'll go ahead and tell you. Yeah, this was all my doing. Congrats on making the trek all the way up here. Can I ask why you did all this? No, you can't. That's still a secret. I don't want to spoil anything. So what happens if we destroy the glowing thing? The forest goes away? Okay, I guess I can tell you that much. Yeah, you're right. But do you really think it's gonna be that easy? Especially when I'm right here. I still don't understand what's happening here, but it seems pretty clear that we have to fight you. You got it. I'm a little surprised you're standing on that side. But it shouldn't be a problem, at least for now. Okay. What did she mean by that? Either way, you can't have you claiming the simulator for yourself. Yap all you want, you pathetic little chihuahua of a master. It's not gonna make any difference. Okay. So, I'm pretty sure we cannot defeat her here. Because that's how it goes. So, yeah, let's see. It's probably gonna be an endurance battle. Oh my god, Medusa's weakened because of her class advantage. God damn it. Oh boy, wait a minute. Right, so let's do this. I'm gonna keep these there, okay. I'm going to bring the Lancer with me. You know what? I think it makes sense bringing Melusi in here. Oh, you know what? Let's do this. Let me just switch her out. No, let me switch her out for... Alright, now let me do this. And let me do... Yeah. Good enough. Let's go with this. I'm switching out Medusa for now at least. Oh boy. Alright, let's see. Yeah, you stunned me? Oh my god. That... What the hell? Okay. Fantastic. This is just what I wanted. Bro, this... She's going to use her Noble Phantasm after this. Damn it.
圧倒しますそこですやりえいほら不良品だねブー
Oh, she didn't do anything now. Alright, you know what?
そうなんだいいね冗談一つ早炊きですね
Not stunning me or doing anything is going to be a mistake now. I'm going to go all out. I'm not going to... I'm not going to hold back on anything here. You know what? I'm going all out. I want to break her first gorgeously. Okay.
仕留める見てて復唱す
Oh, I think I forgot to use my
る
skills. God
君
damn
は
it.
もう私のものだ血も肉にください深い皆そこに連れて行こうここからつらさて
Well,
次はどこに向かうんだい
she ran away. You guys are so annoying. And here I was about to say the same of you. I mean, really, do you really need so many interference skills? Hey, I'm a vampire. Messing with people is my whole thing. Still, looks like it's time to bail. See you around. Do whatever you want to for now. For all I care. Okay, what am I now? What are we supposed to do? She got away. That's too bad. I was hoping to get her to tell us why she did all of this in the first place. Okay, so can we just break the glowing thing? So, I'm not sure what to write in my report now. I don't think winning was ever going to convince her to tell us why she did this. She struck me as the sort who just does as she likes and makes up her own rules along the way. Well, she'd be familiar with that because, you know, her sisters are like that. Yes, that's true. She definitely marches the beat of her own drum. However, she likes to describe herself as easily bored. But once she decides to do something, she'll plug away at it very diligently. At any rate, it seems like that glowing thing there is what's really important. True, however, she basically admitted as much. Medusa, you probably shouldn't be touching it so much. We still don't know what it is. Let's see what a quick scan can tell us. It looks like it's more of a spiritual object than a physical one. So I don't think swords or shields will have much effect on it. So what are we supposed to do? Let's think about what to do once we can get investigated some more, determine the light's nature, and figure out any magecraft significance it might have. Why go all that trouble? We already know this thing is the core. And we know destroying it is going to resolve the situation, right? So let's just get it over with. Don't worry, I'll take care of it. It'll be easy to shatter once I petrify it. It might be spiritual rather than a living thing, but I should still be able to manage if I concentrate. I wouldn't usually do this since it tires me out and makes it a lot harder to focus on living creatures. But since there doesn't seem to be any more enemies around, that shouldn't be a problem. Whoa, hold on a second. I'm saying we should figure out what kind of effects that have before you... Oh god. Well, this is not going to be good. Good. I think that should do it. You don't know that. Yes, there's a good chance destroying that thing will put everything back to normal. But what if something else goes wrong because you destroyed it carelessly? Okay, here we go. Uh-oh, everything's shaking. It's the whole forest. See, this is exactly what I was talking about. The Sims parameters are fluctuating like crazy. There's no telling what kind of extreme environmental changes you might see. With this bigger forest disappearing, it's no surprise the place is literally shaking apart. And there's no guarantee you'll be safe if you stay where you are. At any rate, your well-being takes top priority, so right now I want you all to get back here as soon as possible. I'll put out a call to the servants at the rest spots too. Understood. This way, master. Medusa, what's done is done. Right now we need your help to escape. Good point. Maybe I did go about it a little carelessly. I'm sorry. Oh, this place is breaking apart. Oh, we're back. Marsh and Fujimaru are back, along with everyone else. Good, at least we got bare minimum taken care of. But everything else is a train wreck. Not only is the simulator not settling down... Oh crap, I think it's actually expanding. Expanding? What? Whoa, what the hell's going on here, Da Vinci? Whoa. All hands, emergency alert. Our fail-safes aren't working. The storm board is about to be swallowed up. Crazy. Oh, whoa! Alright, nah. Also, that's what she meant by expanding. It's literally expanding into everything else.
Oh, got her. 何かやってしまった。
Alright, let's see. Rest stops have disappeared due to fluctuation. Although still exhausted, the servants who were in the rest spot escaped safely. Oh, so that's fantastic. Intermission, what the forest light captures. Alright, let's do this. Overgrown. Well, this is bad. Really bad. I guess I should probably apologize again, huh? I'm sorry. It's okay, what's done is done. Just remember this next time something similar happens. Besides, we still don't know for sure that this wouldn't have happened even if we'd been more careful. We've returned safely. On top of that, we discovered something strange on the way here. But I think that report can wait until later. Can you tell us what's happening now? Broadly speaking, the whole board has gone nuts. It's as if the simulator, which was already partially transformed into a whole other world, came spilling out into reality. Yeah. However, since reality isn't exactly easy to override completely, the border is currently half fused with, half being eroded by the forest as we saw in the simulator. Some places are more affected by than others. As you can see, the command room is still relatively unscathed. Man, that is crazy. Yep, and we haven't even gone into the craziest part. Oh. As you know, the storm border is actually bigger than it looks from the outside. It may be single ship, but in order for it to sufficiently fulfill its role as a flying base of operations, use Magecraft to extend and contract its different areas as needed. Wait, so... that makes sense. You know. Okay. Oh no, then does that mean... Yep, those Magecraft modified areas and the haywire ones spilling out from the simulator mixed together and have left the border's three-dimensional spatial layouts all screwy. Now, none of the rooms or facilities are where you'd expect them to be in relation with each other, and we don't even know which hallway leads where. The good news is nothing seems to have blown up, sheared off or anything like that. So we've had no facilities among the border staff and servants. The worst that's happened is some of them are just lost somewhere in the ship. Wow. It's a real stroke of luck that you three were able to make it here and out of the simulator. As for Gordy, he's... well... is he lost somewhere? What in the world? My usual route isn't taking me anywhere near the command room. What's more, it looks as though there's been a huge outgrowth of plant all over the corridor. Of course, this is a dream. I mean, there's no possible way I mean, the storm border, the last bastion of humankind, could ever fall prey to such strange anomaly, which means this can't be happening. So this can only be a dream. If that is what my cool rational mind tells me, then it must be true. Another astute analysis, Godolph. Well done. So, if I go back to bed, snuggle under the covers, and close my eyes, everything ought to be back to normal by the time I wake up. Very well then, on that note, I'm entrusting this dream anomaly to all of you in my stead. See you again back in reality. Please let it be a good morning then. Oh, so he's just going to go to sleep. Yeah, well, I guess I can't blame him since this happened just as he was waking up. At least it's preferable to him wandering every which way and possibly get into danger. So how did this happen, or more importantly, how do we fix it? That's the question. Right now, we know the simulator is still going haywire and the fault that used to be there is gone. That's it. My guess is the clue we need to get ourselves out of this mess is somewhere in the newly chaotic ship. I guess that means that giant tree core Medusa destroyed wasn't the key to solving the problem after all. Even though Bauhanshi admitted the foils would disappear if we destroyed it. Yeah. Ah, there she is. Hey, I wasn't lying. You guys wanted that foil's gone and that's exactly what happened. But I never said a new one wouldn't show up in its place. Bauhanshi, where are you? Like I tell you, you've gotta save the big reveal for the end, right? But I will give you a little hint. A good ruler's gotta be fair and all. Want me to tell you how to really solve this problem? You bet, if you really are a fair ruler, we'd love for you to tell us. Okay then, let me just make sure of something first. You still have those valuables, right? Valuables? You mean the things we picked up earlier? Yeah, maybe she means those items we found when we left the simulator, the ones that showed up out of nowhere. What are these? Oh, camera. Oh, okay, so this is where the feed pics come into. Okay, I knew there's some kind of thing going on where you have to like take pictures of feet, and it makes more sense because it's a Bauhanshi. She loves shoes and all that, so that's them. Looks like they turned out just fine. It appears to be 3 instant cameras like the kind I've seen in the library, and a binder. I've confirmed that the binder is currently empty. Hey, I know a thing about two about magecraft equipment. Let me see for a bit second. Hey, is this? I'll start with the binder. That right there is the heart of this situation. I'd be careful if I were you. Anyway, all you have to do is to resolve this situation peacefully is gather what I tell you and put it in that binder. I specifically programmed it that way. You know what I'm talking about, right, Da Vinci? Once you do that, its connection to the Holy Grail I'm using to do all of this will be broken. Then you can collect it for yourself. Huh? And make sure you don't take it apart. I went to a lot of trouble to make it. In fact, it'll explode if you mess with it too much. If you want to get the border back to normal, make sure to do what I say. So what is it that you want? Can't you tell from the cameras? I want pictures. And not just any pics. Those cameras have a very special feature. Let me see. What? Oh, there she is. There's Ada. Oh damn, did she just look at me? Does that mean it's my turn to be the star? I don't think so. Of course not, she probably doesn't care who she picks. Oh. Yep, it's gotta be you, the one with the mystic eyes. Me? Yeah, you. You're going to be the photographer. Don't worry, they're super easy to use. Just point and shoot. The only catch is you've got to take pictures of feet. There you go. Let's go with Marsh for the momentous first pick. Now, listen up, cause this is important. See, taking the picture just part of it. The subject needs to do something special too. Oh no. Asking you to walk like you're on a runway would probably be too much. But it's better to clear the magical energy flow, so try to move around as much as you can. If it doesn't work there, you can take the pic during a practice battle too. Just try to make it look as cool and natural as you can. I'm not really sure what you're talking about, but I'll do my best. That's it. I knew you were something special. Glad I kept an eye on them. As for you, photographer, I want you to take a pic of Marsh's feet, especially her high heels. Those lenses are designed to generate an effect similar to Mystic Eye's petrification when magic energies pass through them. Isn't that dangerous? Yeah. Zip it, it's fine. Those cameras are designed for exactly that. They don't petrify, they just hold the subject in place. You'll see what I mean once you take a damn photo. So what should I do? At first glance they don't seem lethal. And there's pretty much no way they could output the same kind of effect as Medusa's Mystic Eyes. I can't imagine Bawanshi lying under the circumstances. And even if she is, I'm confident this won't be anything the rest of you can't handle. So I'm willing to be the guinea pig for these cameras. Ready when you are, Medusa. Okay, so we'll have to fight because, she said you need to be as natural as you know. Okay, there you go. Alright, let's go. Getting stiff as wait. Oh god. Did I petrify her? Yeah, there you go. Oh no, she will have to move. Because if she doesn't move, it won't work. Okay, let me just... I need to do more? Okay. Okay.
我が死の先に異形の剣あり。暴れなさい。渓流王。とどめは私が引き受けた。枯れ木となり果て、消し止めたい。わしが頑張って覚悟しなさい。生まれなさい。起きなさい。
やるべきことをやっただけよ。
And there you go, that was that. I hope we got a good photograph. What the hell is going on? Oh, collecting portraits. The snapping of the... You just used magical energy, didn't you? Yes, it felt like it was automatic, like this machine was sucking the life out of me. Hello, vampire, remember? Deal with it. Mechanisms like that always end up being my power sources. Are you okay, Marsh? Yes, I am. My feet tingled a little, but that's all. See, I told you it would be fine. Now shut up. Should be any moment now. Okay. What is it? It's a picture. There we go. It's an instant camera, so it prints out a photo right on the spot. Isn't that the best? Now, as for the contents, alright, it's perfect. Awesome. Let me see that. Wow, this isn't just a photo. What? It's an entire file archive that contains all the 3D and even Magecraft data related to a shoe. What? Oh my god. So you're just copying the localized magical energy patterns directly. That's such a convoluted process for an output like this. It circles all the way back around to incredible. You're using the ability of petrifying mystic eyes to freeze something in place in a whole new way. It's so stupid. I love it. Was that a compliment? Sounded more like an insult to me. Don't worry, it was a good stupid. I hate to admit, but this is a masterpiece. So, you're saying it's a breakthrough design? Well, I guess that's okay then. Alright, listen up. This is a point and shoot camera. Anyone can use it to capture the data of servants' high heels. It's made to be easier to handle if you already have mystic eyes, I see. But pretty much anyone can use it. Since I'm so crazy generous, I even made 3 of them for you, so make sure you take full advantage of them, okay? Now, how long are you going to stand there flapping that photo around? Hurry up and put it in the binder already. Those pics are the whole points of this, you know. As an added bonus, I'll even give it a quick rating, since I can technically see it remotely. This is what you want? That's right, I want data on every servant's high heels. And even if a servant doesn't wear heels, their shoes can still be a good reference for what makes a good heel. At least, that's what I've come around to thinking lately. Heels are still the best though. Alright, that should cover it. I set it to open up a path to my location once you've collected a certain number of files. Once you bring them to me, I'll end the whole anomaly business. So, then your objective, feet pics, is to gather data on every servant's shoes? Well, duh, what else could it be? Right, of course, you're always had a thing for shoes. Oh, then is that why Galatea was helping you? Galatea? Oh yeah, she's one of the few people who gets me. Knows what she said with a straight face. I'd like to study more about shoes too. Feet are a crucial part of human figure after. Yeah, because she wants to carve it properly, that's why. Maybe that's why we get along so well. Man, true designers really are on a whole other level. Oh, speaking of designers, I sent another fellow shoe aficionado there as a kind of chaperone. She should be there any moment now. Who else likes shoes? What? Chaperone? Who? Yeah, she's there to make sure you losers don't slack off. I don't want to spend all week waiting for you to get my pics. Oh, speak of the devil. But, oh, I guess I was gonna say, Miss Crane probably because, she loves her clothes and all that. Dresses. But she's not only shoes, she loves like everything, right? Oh, hey, it's Miss... Right, okay, obviously, like, we have no idea who you are. Right, with that one mask. Hello, I'll be your chaperone, Miss Bootline, alright. Miss Crane? No, I told you, I'm Miss Bootline. Doesn't the mask make it obvious? No. It's pretty stylish. Right, I knew you knew your stuff, must be. Anyways, I'll just say I have my reasons for helping Bawanshi. So I'll be tagging along and doing my part to make sure everything goes smoothly. I also helped a little with designing those cameras, so I should also be able to help with any simple technical problems you might run into. So what are these reasons you have for helping her? I can't be too specific, but here's a hint. Clothes highlight the beauty of shoes, and at times, shoes highlight the beauty of clothes. Ah, that's why. The two go together perfectly. So, as one devoted to the pursuit of wardrobe perfection, I am of course willing to lend a hand to those who seek aesthetic perfection. Yeah, that's what I expected. So this is just because you have similar interests like Galatea? Hang on, you and Galatea I can understand, but why did the other Medusas help you? Oh yeah, that's a good question. Maybe because it has something to do with, Medusa Saber? I see. You needed to study how the mystic eyes work for the lenses. Simpy petrification, okay. Oh, yeah, that makes sense. Because she used that knowledge on the camera. So you hired them to help you. I'm not sure why you had them stall us too, but I bet it cost you quite a pretty penny. Never mind that crap. Isn't there something more important you're supposed to be asking me? You mean exactly how many pigs do we need? Yeah, to finish the... There we go. A seasoned master always asks the right questions. Alright, let's see. I don't have an exact number, but I'd say about 150. What? Nah, come on. Are you crazy? 150 or so should do it. 150? You really need that many? Hey, I'm not about to pass up a chance like this. Believe me, I could have aimed higher. Well, I guess FGO currently does have almost like 400 or more than that servants. So, 100 is pretty generous if you think about it like that. Besides, nitwits like that, like you might mess it up if I make it too hard. You're welcome to deliver more than that if you like. You can never have too many patterns. Exactly. The more samples you've got, the more designs you have to choose from. If you do an extra good job, there could even be a bonus in it for you. I know Mother used to give out special rewards all the time. Alright, get out there and work hard for me. Man, I could get used to this. Okay, well, at least we now know what we have to do. Right, we need to use these cameras and collect data of servants' feet. Yep, we may not have had any choice in the matter, but it does seem like that's the fastest way to resolving this situation. Now, let's discuss how we are going to tackle the specific challenges involved in doing that. First off, in order to find the servants we'll need, you will have to make your way to the storm border, even though it's been partially fused with the forest. As I said earlier, 3D spatial connections here are screwy right now, and with all that trees getting in our way, there's no telling how long it'll take to complete this task. The good news is, I don't think we'll run into too many walls that need to be kicked open anymore. Okay, why is that? I learned something when I examined the camera. The special lenses appear to be made of the same substance as the giant tree's glowing core. So we can just assume the whole purpose of the forest was to create those lenses. My guess is those walls that need to be kicked open are already open now. The device is meant to gather the concepts of feet, footprints and shoes all through the act of kicking. Oh, wow, alright, that makes sense. Oh my god, that's how she was able to complete those cameras that record everything there is to know about feet and shoes. Am I right? I can't reveal everything that went into the camera's production, but I won't refute your deduction either. Well done. Oh. Right. I see. And while I'm at it, I'll tell you one more thing I learned about the cameras. In general, anyone can use them because they automatically absorb the user's magical energy to power them. But like Bawashi said, users who already have mystic eyes will get a little something extra, which results in less magical energy being used than someone without mystic eyes. And that means we'll need to keep you on as a key member of the team tackling the situation, Medusa. What do you say? The job isn't going to end unless I say yes, right? I don't like being treated like a tool, but I guess it's unavoidable here. Thanks, Medusa, that'll be a big help. Just to be clear, I'm only doing this because it has to be done. So you don't need to thank me. Even so, it'll take forever to get this done if you only rely on her. Well, we have a few other Mystic Eyes, users. Since we have 3 cameras, I think we'll have to divide and conquer to get it done in time, even at the cost of some magical energy being drained. The photographers will probably need to rest up for a while to recover, but there shouldn't be any lasting damage. I agree. I think the best and most time efficient way to resolve this is for all of the servants, myself included, to share the load. And that's not even counting servants like Mr. Georges, who are already expert photographers. I'm sure they'll be willing to help us out too. Exactly. Well, we're going to have to keep relying on everyone for helping get us through this. We also can't forget that some servants are probably going to resist us taking pictures of their shoes. Yep, I can see that. We have no shortage of misanthropes and servants who play by their own rules. So there might be times when we need to get a little more persuasive than just a practice match. Right. Yes, that's true. I also found that having my picture taken resulted in a little shock from the Mystic Eyes effects. Some servants probably won't be willing to accept that. I only hope we can convince them to go along peacefully. Okay, I think that covers everything. What do you all think? Does this seem doable? Yes, we may have a long way ahead of us, but if we work together, I'm certain we can gather data on the servant's shoes. There won't be a problem. Let's just hurry and get this over with. Yes, I think that will be for the best. We may not have the delivery deadline per se, but there's no telling what Bao and she might do if she loses patience with how long it is taking us. That aside, I've never been able to steal more than a passing glance at a servant's footwear until now. To think that it finally is completely okay for me to openly ogle them as much as I want. Wow. I can't wait. It's not completely okay. This whole situation is still a major pain in the ass for the whole border, Oh yes, I'm sorry about that. I never wanted to make any trouble for Caldia. But since I couldn't stop her, I thought it might at least be able to bring an end to it sooner if I helped her reach her goal. That said, I won't deny I'm taking advantage of this opportunity. I understand, Miss Crane, so Bao and she is still the mastermind behind this and you're only helping her out in a limited capacity. That's Miss Bootline, please. Yep, hypothetically, even if I were already a relatively well-known designer, it would hardly be unusual to use a different name when experimenting with a different style known. Let's just leave it at that if you wouldn't mind. Regardless, I'm still here to help resolve this situation quickly just like all of you are. I'm also happy to help with photo taking, so don't be afraid to ask. Cranes, I mean, birds of a feather flock together, right? Okay, then let's get started. Okay. Alright, I think I'll end it here. Perfect time to end it. I'm pretty sure we're going to get a new section here, right? Let's see. So this is what cool. Oh my god. Okay, so portraits earned when clearing quests, portrait gallery. Yeah, alright, so we have the
どいつもこいつも生意気なヒールしやがって
oh my god, there's
目
actually
の奥
150
が
of
チ
them.
カチカするじゃんか落ち着け私
Okay.
きちんと仕事はしてる見ればわかるでしょ
Wait, how many are there? Wait a minute. Oh, I think all of these are going to be like... Oh, so now it's after 10. Okay. I think all of these are going to be like... each of these will be like related to a servant, right? We're going to get a picture? Ah, I think so. Okay, anyways, I'll get to it. So yeah, that's it for this video. Yeah, so that was it. Now, this was the part that I kind of knew about, that, like the whole feed picture collecting. I knew about this, and I was like, why is that not coming? So here it is finally, and the mastermind is Bawanshi, which makes sense, obviously. He loves her shoes. So alright, I'll end it here. Thanks for watching. This was my gameplay for today. I think we're almost at the middle. Like, we've completed like a few of the first few sections. This is like the final part, so yeah, I'll complete it eventually. I don't know when I'm going to be back with another video, maybe 1 or 2 days later, I'll be back with another video. So thanks for watching. If you guys enjoyed this video, be sure to press the like button, subscribe if you're new to the channel, or you haven't subscribed. Comment down below anything you want to say, anything you want to let me know. I'll check them out. And that is it. Thanks for watching. I'll see you guys in the next video. Until then, goodbye and have a nice day.